how investing in real estate builds wealth. Hey guys, I'm Dave Hathaway, owner and operator of Hathaway Property Management. We self-manage a 50-unit portfolio using systems to make it easier and be more hands-off. This channel was created to share our knowledge about real estate, investing, and wealth. So let's get into our topic today. According to Forbes 2021 billionaires in the United States, primary source of wealth was real estate. Why do they gravitate towards real estate? And why do I gravitate towards real estate as a builder of wealth or creator of wealth? I'm going to give you the top 6 that I think are why real estate creates an extreme amount of wealth. Number 1 is cash flow from rents. This is my favorite, and that's why it's number 1. If you don't know me, I definitely like to purchase and hold in our portfolio cash flowing rentals. So if you're making more money off how much you're renting a property compared to all of your expenses, including your mortgage, property taxes, insurance, everything else, so you're making positive cash flow, you're going to be gaining money each month from your rental properties. And normally in rough times, you don't see as much of a drop off as you would in other sectors. And in real estate, rents stay more stable and you can kind of expect the same rent to come in. There isn't going to be a gross drop off. Even during COVID, there wasn't a gross drop off because people need roofs over their heads. I compare steady, predictable rent similar to a pension. They kind of come in each month and you can expect them. And as long as you're managing the property right, they're great. So that's why it's number 1. Number 2 is potential appreciation. The Case-Shiller home price indices from 1987 to 2020, and it measures a bunch of major metropolitan areas in the US and what their average selling price is. Homes appreciated 3.7% on average a year. This means that real estate normally goes up. So normally you can expect appreciation in real estate. And although past performance doesn't mean we can expect the same performance in the future, real estate in a whole on average tends to go up. Number 3, what I call the silent wealth builder. And this is principal paydown. And what is principal paydown? So we usually have a mortgage on a real estate property, and that mortgage is with a lender. And each month you pay down that mortgage, your loan goes down with that lender. And this is what we like to call principal paydown. So each month your loan is less and less and less. And I like to relate this as a forced savings account because you don't get to see the benefit every day. If you do a refinance or something else, you will see the benefit, but you do know that each month, as long as you're paying your mortgage, your loan is going down. Number 4, tax benefits. Depreciation is one of those things. So in layman's terms, depreciation is of your total sales price that you purchase real estate for. The government allows us to write off that total sales price over 27.5 years. So we can deduct the total sales price and we divide it by 27.5, and each year we can write that much off as a deferral. The other write-offs are property taxes, insurance, repairs that you might have done, fees on the properties. You get to write this off against your gain. So if you have a gain and you have an equal amount of tax write-offs, you don't have to pay taxes on the gain. Or if you have more tax write-offs than you have in a gain and you have other income, you can start writing it off towards your other income. The next benefit is leverage. You get to control a large amount of money with a small amount of money. So you can control 100% of a property with only putting 3% down or 10% down or 25% down, but it allows you to control the entire amount of that property. When there's appreciation on a property, you get the appreciation on 100% of the property, not just the 3% or the 10% or the 25% that you put down. That leads us straight into number 6, which is the ability to refinance. Not only does this allow you to capture gains or profits without selling your property, but this also allows you to refinance money that you put into a property. As if you put $100,000 into a property and you want to take that $100,000 out, if your property has appreciated, the ability to refinance allows you to do this. And this is where it gets really awesome. And this is a huge benefit if you're able to purchase a property, fix it up and add value to that property, and it's worth a lot more, sometimes you can pull all of your money out or even more of your money out. I'll just give you a quick example. Let's say you purchase a property for $100,000, and let's say you put $50,000 into it. But let's say the market value, or you could sell it for $200,000. So you have $50,000 worth of equity, and the bank says you can pull $150,000 out. So if you can pull all of your money out, and if you're still making cash flow and you're still making appreciation, you have an infinite return. That's a home run. A lot of people call that BRRRR, which is buy, rent, rehab, refinance, repeat. And that is a great method in real estate. I totally subscribe to it, and that's what we do most of the times. That is a huge wealth builder there. Remember, we gave you 6 wealth building from real estate and why it's such a great creator of wealth. And individually, they're great, but when they're used together and they're combined together, that's when they get really awesome. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this content useful, we'd love if you'd like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.